What's up? I'm Ruben Escalante, and this is the Yay. This is my very first episode where you'll be following me along, meeting musicians, filmmakers, any real creative artist types who are creating here in the Bay Area. A little bit about me, not from the Bay Area. I'm transplanted from a little town called Dallas Palos, It is incredibly hard to just survive here with the cost of living or whatever, but I love it here. My family's here now, and this is where I have chosen, no matter how hard it is. Hopefully it will get better than this. And so my first guest ever for this whole thing is Wesley Woo. He is a local musician. He's part of many different bands. He's been touring for a while. He just got back from the South by Southwest in Texas. But he, like myself, is also an artist trying to create in what is the Bay Area. But yeah, without further ado,
There's a song about why I'm really bad at leaving home, I guess. A song called Stay.
Dig deeper and then look around. It's time you found what you're looking for. So pack your bags and get out of town. But don't come back till you see the world. So I slipped on the face and I'll burn, burn, burn. Whatever there used to be, which sure ain't there now. But I know I saw the flashing, well I know I saw the thing, but I know this shoulder goes right back here again. And I'll stay right here with you. Oh, I'll stay right here with you. You knew and I seen what I like to say. I know it's chance to fall. But I tell you this, I tried love and I tried it. Well, I tried checking, I tried it. But I'm tired of the fate I left here to make. Oh, I'll stay right here with you. Oh, I'll stay right here with you. something, but just say that you'll stay with me. You could say something, but just say something, but just say that you'll stay with me. You could say something, but just say something, but just say that you'll stay with me. Oh, I'd stay.
Like, I'll never forget, I remember I came home, it was like the summer of my sophomore year, and I asked my mom, I was like, I kind of want to major in music, and I never forget what she said. She said, like, well, just do what you love. And I was like, okay, and I did it. And then like a year and a half later, when I was about to graduate, she was like, I should have also told you, you do what you love, but also make some money. And I was like, yeah. Well, too late for that.
Like for me myself, like I have my day job, and
right.
This is always, but it's always like a struggle to find the balance
right,
between
right.
like work and then the thing that you're like really passionate about. One thing that I heard was like, I think it was Judd Apatow. He was on WTF, and he was talking about how like you want to be director. Like, how do you become a director? Like,
right.
say you're a director.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a producer. But like with musicians, it's harder. Like I guess with
right.
filmmakers also, like you just kind of have to always be
right.
doing it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I read the same thing about musicians too. I forget who I read that with. But it was like it takes a very long time. Like if you want to be a musician, you just like when people ask you like, what do you do for a living? You just have to start saying it. Yeah, I'm a musician. You just as long as you just keep saying it, you know, like
you start to believe it.
It was a John Mayer quote. He did this lecture at Berkeley College, and he was like, you know, if you want to be a rock star, just tell people you're a rock star. You know, don't say you want to be indie. Just like if you want to be a rock star, be a rock star. You know, like so.
It's all perception.
Yeah. After a while, it just clicked and was like, okay, I guess you know, like I just want to be a musician, and like none of this other shit is gonna work because you know, like after I graduated from college, I burned through all of these professions that were like related to music, but not really. And so I almost went to grad school for musicology because that's what I was studying in college. And then that didn't work out, and then I was freelance writing as a music journalist for a while, and I actually still have an active column somewhere on the internet, somewhere floating around. And then I did that for a little while, and that didn't really pan out. And then for a little while, I was teaching guitar for a while, and then that didn't really pan out. And eventually, it was just like, it eventually just clicked. I was like, okay, none of these other things are working. Like, why not just be a musician?
Because you do, like, I think since just this year alone, I've seen you perform a couple times already. So you're constantly out there.
Yeah, pretty much like my whole life.
So then what's next? Like, what do you have in the next, like, it's June right now, so what do you have in the next few weeks?
Well, right now, we just started putting out all these calls to a bunch of, like, really famous studios in the Bay Area, because we're working on a record. It's not working on a record anymore. It's like, it's done. We're, like, the band is rehearsed. We're ready.
And the name of the record is?
The name of the record, tentatively, is called Older, Bolder, Wiser, which is the title track of the song, too. And that... It's a tentative title, very very tentative. It's all very like hazy planning, but the band is ready to record, and like it's sounding really tight. So I just sent a bunch of emails to like 3 or 4 of like the most famous studios in the Bay Area, and they're all like trying to get me to come record there. They all invited me to come do a free tour of their studio, which is just mind blowing. It's like one of them was like, yeah, you could come tour our studio, but right after I have to go into this session with Snarky Puppy, which is like one of my favorite bands. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's so absurd, you know. So yeah, right now we're getting ready to record another record because the record that I've been selling to people is a really, really old record. It's time to record.
But a good record.
Yeah.
You should check it out.
Yeah.
So no current like tour or venues or shows coming up?
Yeah, we have one show coming up. We're playing the can't remember how to pronounce this, the Naihamachi Festival in Japantown. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but Naihamachi I think is how it's pronounced. And that's on August 1st, and then we're playing the Milk Bar, tentatively scheduled to play the Milk Bar on August 14th, Friday the 14th.
Alright.
And then, then after that we'll see. We might be going on tour to the Pacific Northwest with another band that we're playing. So.
Over the summer? Or is summer tour?
I think we're shooting for October and November, so, which is... Pac Northwest in October is kind of scary because there's all this,
rain.
And there's mountains. So we'll see.
Alright, cool. So let's see. All that's left now is the Dub Smash.
Okay.
So are you down to Dub Smash?
Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to explain how to do what.
Alright, well, I'd like to thank Wesley and the Sunnyvale Art Gallery for hosting me for the next few weeks. As you can see, I'm always on the move. Same day, but still driving. But yeah, I'd like to thank Wesley for being hospitable to me and welcoming me with open arms, even though this is like my first time ever really doing something like this. Next time you see me, my guests will either be Leilani Africa or a local MC by the name of James Young. But I'd like to thank you for watching. Also, leave comments, feedback, how to improve the show if you'd like to be interviewed by me, if you are a local musician or just artists, or just if you feel alone here in the Bay Area, just message me and we'll try to see what we can do together. Thank you.